Hey everyone, so from the title you guys already know what this video is going to be about, so let me just put it out there. Yes, I am pregnant. My fiance and I are expecting our very first baby, so we are very excited. I definitely have a lot to share with you guys. I plan to do pregnancy updates every week. I plan to share announcement videos. For example, I told my mom, I told my brother, and I recorded that. I told Natural Nisi, aka Shanice, I recorded that as well. I told my cousins, so I have a lot of videos coming up for you guys. A lot of mommy videos coming up. So this channel, it won't really change, but there will be a lot more mommy and baby videos coming up. The main focus will still be beauty and hair, of course, but I will be throwing in some baby stuff. So I know a lot of you guys are really excited, so you guys don't care. So yeah, like I said, I am pregnant. I'm not going to share too much. I kind of want to keep you guys on your toes, as always. That's what I've always done. Always keep you guys on your toes so you guys never know what's going on. But I will say that I am in my second trimester, and I feel like things have started to subside, meaning that nausea and throwing up and all that stuff is slowly starting to die down. But anyways, so I want to tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. How did I figure this thing out before taking a test? A little bit of a backstory. Dee and I have been together for some time now, and we of course have been talking about kids, getting married and all that stuff for a while. And anyways, I went to St. Vincent for a funeral. You guys know that. And before I went to St. Vincent, I packed my suitcase with tampons and pads and all that stuff because my period was supposed to come while I was there. So my period was supposed to come around the end of June. So day one, period did not, show up. A little bit about me and my period. My period is known to be very consistent. It usually comes on the day it's supposed to come. Like with my period tracker, it comes on the dot. Like I know when it's coming. Some of the ways that I know it's coming is that my boobs start to hurt for about 4 to 5 days before it's supposed to come. Once the boobs stop hurting, I know the next day my period's gonna come. So that happens. What else happens? On a day that my period does come, I do experience cramping for about 5 hours or so, and then it's gone. I don't have any cramping after that. It's only on a day for a few hours. That's it. That's how it is every single time. So back to day one of not having a period. I didn't think nothing of it because sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's a day early, sometimes it's a day late, or two. I think one time it was 3 days late. Not that I was pregnant or anything. I think maybe I was going through a breakup or something. This was years and years and years ago. And that kind of messed up my period a little bit. They say excitement, depression, stress, lots of different things can throw off your period. So going through a breakup definitely kind of threw it off a little bit. But that was the only time it's been that late. Day two of not having a period comes, and I'm just like, okay, it's 2 days, not too bad. It will come tomorrow. I wasn't experiencing any boob pain, which I told you guys, boobs are sore for a good like 4 or 5 days before my period. So that was a little bit strange. Never experienced that before, but I figured, you know what, I'm in St. Vincent, I'm excited. Also feeling a little bit down because my cousin did pass away, and I'm here in St. Vincent not for a vacation but for a funeral. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is affecting my period. So now we get to 3 days of my period not being here, and now I'm starting to wonder and kind of worry. It's not here, and it's only been this late one time, and I was going through something. This time around I was in St. Vincent for a funeral, but still I wasn't that stressed. So yeah, I was starting to worry a little bit. So now I want to say by day 4, this is the day of the funeral, and I'm just wearing a liner, no pads or anything. I don't even know if I packed one. I don't even think I packed one in my purse. Anyways, it's the day of the funeral. I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's gonna come today. It didn't come early that morning. My period, like I said before, it's very consistent. It usually comes really early in the morning or really late at night, and it didn't show up that morning. So anyways, I went to the funeral. We went to the burial grounds, and it poured. It rained super hard. I was drenched from head to toe. Even my underwear was wet. I was soaked. with rain. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, if my period comes right now, I'm going to be a big mess. And this is going to be super embarrassing. Thankfully, it never came at that moment when we were outside in the rain. I mean, it never came. After the funeral and we went home and everything, I started experiencing some cramping. And I ran to the bathroom because I'm like, okay, my period has to be here because I'm cramping. And nope. Nothing was there, nothing in the underwear, nothing on the liner, nothing on the toilet paper, nothing. No blood, no nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm having cramps and there's no period, and this is not normal for me because I always have cramps with my period. So at this point I'm thinking, you know what, I think I am pregnant. I told Dee, I told my friend Ashley, and Dee of course is thinking, oh, it's gonna come, it's gonna come. You know, you're in St. Vincent, you're excited and everything. It's probably just throwing your period off. And I'm saying like, no, this is not how things go with me. My period is very, very on point, but whatever. So now we are on day 5 of my period not being here. And I pretty much already convinced myself that it's not coming. Like, this is it, I'm pregnant and it's not coming. I still didn't do a test yet. I decided I was going to wait until I got back to Toronto and do the test with Dee. So day 5, I'm still in St. Vincent. And I'm starting to feel down because my whole plan was to come to St. Vincent, start this healthy eating diet, lose some weight, lose my little bit of belly fat. And now I'm thinking I can't really do that because now I have to think about this little baby. Even though I didn't know 100% that I was pregnant, I felt like I was. And of course I was. So anyways, I want to say now day 6, early in the morning, I want to say 3 a.m., I started feeling nauseous. I was sleeping and I kind of woke up out of my sleep and I felt a little nauseous. And TMI, I went to the bathroom and I had diarrhea. And then instantly after that was done, I had to throw up. And I was like, okay, this is it. I am pregnant. There's no way, no how that I am not pregnant. I have to be. I was having cramping. I was having nausea. Like, there's no way. And there's no blood. So at that point, I told Dee, and I think at that point he was kind of like, okay, maybe you are. But still saying you're not. But yeah, telling Ashley, and she's like, yeah, girl, you are pregnant. So by the way, Ashley is a really good friend of mine. She recently had a baby, so I was going to her and talking to her about all of this stuff because, you know, she's been through this. So yeah, so only Dee and Ashley knew. I told nobody else about anything. I was just dealing with it on my own and just talking to them, you know, through text while I was in St. Vincent. So that same night, when I was in St. Vincent, I was throwing up. So I kind of just stayed in the living room because I was sharing a room with my mom and I didn't want to wake her up. It was really early in the morning and I didn't want to be running out of the room and waking her up, and I didn't want her asking me questions on what's happening. So I stayed in the living room and went to the bathroom from there. After I was done with throwing up, I noticed that, you know, booby area was feeling a little weird, and of course my nipples were extremely hard. Like, it was weird. It was very, very pointy and hard, and it was just weird. I've never experienced that before. So basically all that I just told you was from 4 to 6 weeks. I was experiencing all of that from 4 to 6 weeks. So from 4 weeks to about 6 weeks, I was in St. Vincent dealing with this. I came back to Toronto when I was 6 weeks or so, and Dee and I decided that I should do a test. So I went to Walmart, we got the test. We went to Tim Hortons and we kind of parked the car outside of Tim Hortons. We did vlog all of this for you guys, which you guys will see in a separate video. So we went to Tim Hortons, we parked the car, and we started filming, talking about, you know, what I've been experiencing, how Dee felt, and so on. So this is actually the test right here. I went into Tim Hortons with this Pandora bag because Dee had just bought me a bracelet from Pandora for my birthday, and I went in with this box in the Pandora bag with some nice little tissue paper on top, peed on the pregnancy test, put it back into the bag, put the tissue on top so I could not see the results until I got back to the car with Dee. Got back to the car with D. We set up the camera again, started filming, and I let him take out the test and, you know, see whether or not it was positive. So of course he took it out, he looked at it, and it was positive. You guys will see all of that, his reaction and everything. I don't want to go into detail about how he reacted. So in the end, of course, we are pregnant. I kind of knew pretty early on, about 4 weeks, I already knew. I was already getting the symptoms and everything, the signs. Because my period is so consistent from the very first day I got my period, it's always been like that. So I always know when it's coming. So I've always been able to track it. With any period app, it's always been very easy to track. I've never missed one before. It's never really been irregular or anything. It's always just been pretty good. So like I said in the beginning, I am in my 2nd trimester. The baby is due in February. I won't say exactly when, but it is due in February. We do not know the gender. I'm not at that point yet. Are we going to find out the gender? Yes, we will. We did actually have one ultrasound at 12 weeks. That ultrasound, we did see the baby and everything. And of course, they didn't know the gender or anything. They weren't really looking for that just yet. They were checking for, you know, fluid underneath the head and stuff like that, the length of the baby, all that stuff. Everything came back positive, which is great. We did vlog that as well, so you guys will see that on the vlog channel. So at our next ultrasound appointment, which should be coming up at the end of maybe September, early October, that's when we will find out the gender. But at that appointment, D and I will not know the gender. I'm going to be asking the technician to write the gender on a piece of paper, put it in an envelope, and I'm going to be giving that envelope to my good friend Nikita, and she is going to be the one kind of in charge of the gender reveal. I don't know how this is going to work out because I want to help decorate, but I can't know the gender. So anyways, I kind of want her, I don't know what she's going to do because I'm putting it in her hands, but I kind of want her to do the balloons in the box where you open the balloons and the pretty pink or blue balloons come out. I don't know what she's going to do just yet. I'm just leaving it up to her. But for gender reveals, you usually have pink and blue decorations. So I definitely can help with all of that. But I can't help her with the actual reveal part. So we will vlog that, of course, on the vlog channel. So much. I did already film a 4 to 12 week symptoms and all that stuff for you guys. So you guys will hear more about that in that video. Like I said before, I plan to update you guys every single week with bump shots, symptoms, what I've been doing, how I've been feeling, stuff like that. I definitely want to do a video on how to fight nausea, what I've been taking, what I've been using, medications that I'm on, vitamins that I take, prenatal stuff, all that in separate videos. Just so much stuff I want to do. So some of you guys are probably wondering what gender or what baby we are kind of hoping for. D and I, my mom, almost everyone is saying girl. The only person that I know of that is saying boy is my brother. Everyone else is team girl because all the great-grandchildren from my grandparents is mostly boys. We only have 3 girls and I think the rest are boys. I think it's 6 boys and 3 girls. So we definitely want more girls. So everyone's saying girl, but after everyone saw the ultrasound photo, almost everyone has said it looks like a boy. Just based on the face and the head and everything, it looks like a boy. So I don't really know what it is, but of course we will find out that very soon. I think Dee's mom is the only one that said it looks like a girl, but for the most part everyone is team girl. But after seeing the photo, people are starting to kind of change their guess. If you guys want, you guys can guess down below what you think we are having. I definitely want to say girl, but if it's a boy, it's cool. We actually have a name for a boy and a girl, which we won't reveal until after the gender is revealed. Alright, so I know a lot of you guys want to see the baby bump, so let me show you. It's nothing big, but I mean, it's there. So from the front, I kind of just look, I don't know, I probably look normal. I look a little bit wider, like right here, I look wider. But if I turn to the side and pull my pants down a little bit, then you can kind of see it a little bit, just a little bit. Like I said, I'm fairly early on. I'm only in the second trimester, so it's not very big, but of course it's gonna grow into something way bigger. When we did go to our ultrasound at 12 weeks, the baby was on this side. So somewhere here. So that's how the belly looks. It's definitely a lot harder than it was in the beginning. I want to say from 6 to maybe 10 weeks, I looked bloated. I felt bloated. I was bloated. I was very gassy. It was really frustrating because I was in a lot of pain because my stomach was pushing out so much with so much air and gas that it really hurt. It was really uncomfortable. I could not wear stuff like this. I couldn't wear anything that had elastic that sat anywhere from here to here. I couldn't wear a bra. I'm wearing one now. I couldn't wear one because it would literally hurt. Not hurt, but it would make me nauseous. I would be very, very sick. I couldn't wear a seatbelt. Just recently I've been able to wear high-waisted shorts, dresses with elastics, wear a bra, be me, be comfortable. So yeah, it took some time, but we're here. I try not to complain about anything. I try to just smile and just push through with everything. I will say that it hasn't been too bad compared to other stories I've heard where people have to be on bed rest from very early on, having to quit their job, not quit their job, but have to take off work very early on. My mom said that she was sick all throughout her pregnancy. I only have nausea and throwing up early in the morning. I want to say between 3 a.m. and 12 p.m. That's it. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. A lot more to share, trust me. I'm still very early into this. I still have a long way to go, all the way to February. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Now that it's out there, I can definitely talk a lot more about it over on the vlog channel, and you guys can start seeing stuff about the nursery. So that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.